Hi, I'm attorney Julie Hauf, and today I want to go back to fee hearings and talk about some things you can do to help yourself be more prepared to either negotiate fees in advance or to actually get ready and do that fee hearing. So I want to talk about what is called an LSOP report that you can run. It's a legal service of process report that you can get from the insurance department online, and what you can take a look at is all sorts of information that's going to be really useful for you. It's a gateway to find out great impeachment information. So what does this tell you? Well, you can look up by plaintiff's attorney, or you can look up by carrier suits that have been filed against insurance companies. So let's say you've got Joe Blow, who is a plaintiff's attorney, and you want to say, how many suits did Joe Blow file in the whole state, in a particular county, within this particular time period? You can narrow your search to any or all of those parameters. But once you have that listing of suits, what can you do with it? Well, you'll have an Excel sheet that gets generated when you do this search. It'll give you the date the suit was filed, the date it was received for service by the department, the case number, the full name of the defendant, the plaintiff's representative, as well as the plaintiff's name, which let's say it's a suit that's done on an assignment, will also include the patient or the homeowner or the assigner's name. It'll give you the county and the court that the suit was filed in as well. But once you've got that information, what can you do with it? Well, let's say that you are getting the same pleadings in every file from this attorney, and they're billing a lot for initial discovery for the complaint. You can go back and look at other suits that were filed around the same time and take that discovery, look up the other discovery in the other cases, and say this is exactly the same except for 3 or 4 words, except for the date of loss, except for the patient's or the homeowner's name. So looking at templates for complaints, for discovery, really importantly for summary judgment motions, something that you might have billed hours and hours of time in your file on the timesheets from plaintiff's counsel. They've used that same motion in multiple other places, so you can go back and take a look for that. This will also help you with defeating arguments on some of the multiplier elements. If you have a case where a multiplier could potentially be at issue, this can also help us find out that this attorney had so much other work that they were doing that the acceptance of this case didn't prevent them from taking on any other work or doing other work. But it can also show you that there are other attorneys in that county. If we do the search just by county or just by the carrier's name, we can find examples, hard evidence of that we can put on at the fee hearing, that your expert can talk about at the fee hearing, that shows there were other attorneys available to take this work in this particular place, this type of file, without resorting to relying on a multiplier, so that the multiplier wasn't necessary to find competent counsel. Another thing this can also do, if you've got someone that's got a volume litigation practice, you can take and look at suits that are filed close in time to one that you're doing. Let's say there's 10 suits filed in one day, and you have the same 1 hour of initial discovery billed in all of them. Well, if all of those suits were filed on the same day, you can make a good argument that they're saying the attorney is claiming now that this discovery took them an hour to do this file, but also in these 9 other files, so are they claiming that it took them 10 hours of time to do this in one day? So taking a look at that can help you make those timing arguments that this particular entry is excessive, because if you extrapolate that out to all of the other cases and things that could have been filed on that same day, because you'll have the dockets for evidence, you'll know right where to go to look at which cases as a result of that LSOP report. Finally, and this is one of my favorite things that I can do with a LSOP report, is to take a look that there might be other timesheets or other fee orders on the docket in these other files on a closed out case that might also have gone to fee hearing. It's a great way to go and check again on patterns and practices of billing, whether certain things are always billed the same way, looking for other motions that might have also been filed in your case to see how much they were billed for in that one case. And then also fee orders to get what is their hourly rate that they've been most recently awarded, because all of those orders aren't necessarily going to be published, but they'll certainly be on the court's docket. So the LSOP report that you can go and get, there's a link in the listing, great information on fee hearings that'll let you dig into and put arguments together on a number of different issues. Any issues, I testify on fee experts for carriers all around the state of Florida. So happy to help further on this issue as you need it. Thanks. Stay safe.